What's going on, everybody? Welcome to season number, is this 8? I think this is season 8 of Hardcore Escape from Tarkov. You know the deal here. We got nothing. We got absolutely nothing. If you're not familiar with the hardcore rule set, I'll talk about it as we queue into this first raid. But we're going to get this going. Let's just see how we can do. No scavs, no flea market, no traders except for barter items. We are going to utilize therapists for healing services just because that's a quality of life thing. We'll need the money to be able to do that, though. And I'll talk about the rest here. So typically how I would get this started would be to head to woods. I've had the most success there. We could look at going to customs. I've had really good success on customs early. I just don't know a lot of the maps quite the way that I would want to. I'm going to try customs. Let's go one customs here. Get this started. And then I'll swap it up. You know what I will do? I will not go to the same map until we have a survive. We'll add a little interesting wrinkle to the start here. Because typically I'll rinse and repeat, but I'm very comfortable on customs, very comfortable on woods. Interchange would be okay. Reserve, I think we could make work. Here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a weapon. We're trying to kill a scav and get a melee. We'll be able to keep the melee if we end up dying because we'll put it into our slot, and then that will give us our first weapon is what we're looking for here. So that's the main goal. Get a gun, kill a scav, or scavenge one. Rip one off of something that somebody else has killed. Let's talk about the rest of the hardcore rule set. A few things that I do differently. I like to say these up front. I have a rule where we are going to utilize the secure container. We can use that for money, for keys. All right, we can use it for any type of container type item, so wallet or docs case to put keys in. Injector case, anything that we come across from that perspective, we're going to be able to use for that. I also have implemented a little bit of a softer rule, I guess, but we could take one barter item out of the raid, which is still interesting because let's say, for instance, we have just a standard alpha container. Let's say we get a propane, right? And we have a key that we need. We still have to make the choice. So we allow one barter item in the slot to be able to take out as well. Just to allow for a little bit of progression. You'll notice that over the long course of this, it really doesn't matter, but it can make the beginning slog feel a little bit more interesting. And then at least we can sneak something out. And it's barter item only, so it's no meds, it's no ammo, it's nothing like that. Nothing that could actually have, I'll say, a long-term impact. Mostly it's just to allow us to get a little bit of hideout progression, which is really how I evaluate how we do in hardcore during the season. So we're going to see essentially what we can get to. We had probably a little bit of a slower progression, but we got more tasks done this last go around in hardcore than I would typically do. Made it to level 30, so that was really nice, but our hideout wasn't quite as upgraded. However, there's a lot more zones and additional things to do. So we're going to try to slog through that as much as we can. Certainly, if we can get up to level 40, if we can get max traders, if we can do that, that would be a fantastic goal. That's unlikely for me with the amount of time I'll put into this, but we're going to be doing quite a bit to look forward to, and I'm excited for this first episode. So the rest of it is a pretty standard hardcore rule set, like I said. So no flea market, no traders. I have one other exception that I will probably implement level 15, level 20 maybe. I haven't exactly figured it out, but key purchases off of the flea market. Keys, there are so many and they're so restrictive to some quests. What I did last season very, very sparingly was purchase the key, put it onto my body. If I ran into a raid and I died with it, it obviously was gone because it wasn't in our secure container. I think I'm going to implement a similar rule, but we will see. That one, I don't pull the trigger on that. I'm not instantly going to go get to level 15 and buy whatever, 214 right away. I'm not going to do that. We'll try to search for the keys a little bit, but I do like to have that option because that's just something, it's so difficult to find all the keys that you need and to be able to do that. So we'll see on that one. That's kind of a subset rule, but everything else is a base hardcore play style. Again, we start with absolutely nothing, literally nothing. and we see where we can grind to. So hopefully my rule set, if you don't enjoy it, I do apologize. This is the one that I have found to be the most enjoyable for me. Again, to allow a little bit of progression, so it doesn't feel like we're just spinning the hamster wheel here constantly. And then, you know, still very, very hard, as you're gonna see. Ooh, we got a little bit of rain. First raid can be a big indicator. Oh no, this is a bad spot too. Okay. A shotgun right there would have been so clutch. Here's the problem. I can't go. There's a lot of places I can't go right now. So I'm gonna get pushed immediately here. That stash isn't there. Shit. Pistolings. No, my stashes. PMC just jumped over the wall right there. All right, what I'm gonna try to do here. Somebody was fighting over there. I'm gonna try to get back over this way. I'm gonna stick to the edge perimeter here. And hopefully somebody will have done the work, killed a few scavs, and then we can try to sneak in and maybe grab a gun. Dude, I am just whiffing on stashes right now. Holy moly. So sound has been a big change. I had a chance. I played just a handful of raids. Played a handful of raids before this, just as the wipe was getting going. Sound has been a big change. Here's the thing. I'm not seeing any movement. Need a stashes? Just even like a pistol. Just give me some hope with a pistol, you know? Okay. If we find some more stuff, we can put our stuff in this. I might try to void my way out of some of this. We've run into another player. Let's get going here. Come on, baby. Weapon. Come on. Tagged and cursed on scavs. We're gonna just run. I can try to run over to this corner. This stash up. Oh. They're not following me? That's interesting. I would have thought they would have been following me. I don't see sniper scav. I don't see anything dead either. Fudge. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if there's anything up here ever. Catch my stamina. I'm thinking about trying to get into the fence line because I think... Say, please don't kill me. I just need to find where these guys were killing these scavs. Problem is, there's weapon boxes in here. I'm honestly amazed I've stayed alive this long. New contacts. Please have a gun. Bro, for real? That dude yeeted an aid. Is this a... Oh my god, is this a scav? No! There are no dead scavs anywhere. My endurance after this raid is going to be insane. Okay, people have been through here. Just how are there no scavs? How has no one killed any scavs? What was all that shooting I heard? Oh my god. Jesus. Listen, you gotta give me credit for at least surviving this long with literally nothing. I just need one, just a gun. Just a gun, just a pistol. That's not it. No freaking way did I just find a LEDX. On our first raid. No way. Okay, well, I don't really care if I die now. I mean, I do, because I still am in the same position I was last time. I cannot believe I just found a freaking LEDX. Gone. Okay. Okay. I don't even think I hang out here. I think I push back. And I try to pop one or two of these scavs that were over there. And secure our knife. I think that's what we do. These new contacts are super interesting. Sound is going to be a... All right, buddy. Oh my god, armor, rig. You don't have a knife? What? Did I kill him? Oh my god, a knife. Thank god. Oh. So here's a new thing, by the way. You can't put things into rigs until you've searched them. Okay, this is pretty insane. This is pretty insane. We need to get the fuck out of here. Alright, what do I not care about? That. Don't care about this. We need this for sure. Don't care about that. We'll take the food. Shotguns are amazing. Oh, with slugs too, nonetheless. This is amazing. Let's go, baby. Let's get the hell out of Dodge here. I cannot believe we found a freaking LEDX already. I should go in here. I'm not gonna. Not gonna risk it. Hoping a lot of our action has subsided here. Most players are just got what they need to done. Moved on. I do not want to go in there. New plan? New plan. Do I fight this guy? That was a PMC. It had to have been. Reasonably, I can't go that way. Maybe it was a scav. I might still be tagged and cursed, now that I'm thinking about it. Which case, scav may have laid down. What if I push through this way? Dr. Disrespect body armor. I think this is better than this. Let's go. Dude. I say this probably more often than I should. There is no doubt that this will live as the best start to hardcore ever, okay? In my seasons of playing this, I have never survived that long without a gun, okay? Running around, I don't know even how many scavs we dodged. In addition to that, the first item, the first valuable item we found is a freaking found in raid Lennox on our first raid. And then on top of that, we go on a kill streak. We are armored up, ears, backpack, multiple guns. I am freaking mind blown right now. 5 scavs. Headshots. I am freaking mind blown. Almost 2 full levels in our first raid is also insane. cannot believe in the first raid I found a fucking LEDX, dude. In the first raid, I found a LEDX in a stash. Bro, I can't believe I'm done. This is it. I should stop here. I should call this a success. I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'll reset the account. I cannot freaking believe that. Oh my god, dude. I cannot believe it. That is insane. This is insane to start with this. Here's the other thing. All right, so that's obviously, that's just so cool. We get a PPSH with a mag. We get a Mosin with some ammo. PM pistol, double mag, VPO, shoddy, mag, plenty of shotgun shells. We get our knife. We get a 303 key. We get some meds that we're going to be able to turn in, and then all of this stuff, an extra rig, armor, ears, basically a PMC now. Basically, it's like we didn't even delete everything. Dude, that's so insane. We're going to be able to sell this. We got some of the barter items that we need to get some things going here in the hideout. We need some money for that. Dude, that's so insane. I cannot believe this right now. What a freaking start, dude. What a start. Because there's a world in which we just take the DRD body armor, the 153, and the ears with the slug rounds, and just go to like ground zero. And just go to ground zero and just try to fight and just try to kill a PMC running their, you know, whatever, their M4 or their MDR with their trooper armor, kill them, and just load up from there. I cannot believe we found a LEDX. I cannot believe I survived. That's the stats, boys. That's the stats. 5 kills, 0 deaths, 100% survival rate. That's it. We're good. We're good. Challenge complete. That's so insane. All right, let's do a few things here. I need to actually accept some tasks. So let's just not forget to do that. We do need to head to ground zero here very quickly. What is this? 3 medical items. I can turn this, and this in. Or honestly, I could turn this in. We need bandages, interestingly enough. So I'm going to do that. So we'll get that going. We need that. Got this. Okay. Not too bad. Those tasks are relatively easy to get going here. We do want to try to get Jaeger opened up and get over to him. That'll be important here really quickly. Let's go ahead and sell some things. Let's make a little bit of cash. I don't need this, this, or this. So, deal. And Mr. Skier, what can I sell you? Anything? I sell Skier this. That thingy. It gives us some options for the hideout. We want to pursue them. And maybe I do. I'm not sure yet. Let's look. This will give me 5K for taking the car. Let's take a look at the hideout. And then, honestly, I am going to leave it there. That was insane. That was such a good freaking raid. That was so fun. All right, so that's just 25K. This is 10K. I'll do illumination with that. That seems fine. We'll get first episode guns. First episode, first raid, LEDX. We could just, here's the funny thing. So here is the funny, legitimately funny thing. I could look at selling this LEDX. for 600k and start out on hardcore with 600k. Oh, I should also mention, as part of the rule set, the other thing that I do allow myself to purchase, again, from a quality of life standpoint, is containers. I do allow that because, again, it's going to get to the point we have such a small stash that really it's just scab junk boxes. Later on, we might pick up like an ammo case or things like that. But that just is a huge quality of life because we have to hold on to so many barter items early on that we will allow that. I could sell this, buy that, and have one in our first raid. I don't know that there's a reason to keep this. We'll hang on to it for now because it's a nice little trophy. We'll see how we can do. We'll see if that luck can help to carry us through. That's awesome. Welcome to hardcore. This is this is a better start than I could have ever dreamed for, honestly. When we look at guns and everything. So in the next episode, we'll probably do some maybe PM pistol run and see how that goes. Maybe we'll run that shotgun or armor, our Comtac, and we'll just go heavy and fully gear up and see what we can get as well. We'll head to ground zero here pretty quickly, probably. But also, I favor woods. Might not be a bad time to go to like interchange actually and run around and do some things over there. Maybe hit up some of the maps that are going to be a little less popular at right now, just to, again, grab some gear. Our whole focus initially for the first couple of raids is going to be go in, kill a couple of scabs, grab some loadouts, and then we can start to roll from there. So hopefully you enjoyed. This was a blast. That was a ton of fun. Little bit of mixed emotions. Stress certainly was one of them, but we were able to push through, and we turned that into a really nice raid. So that's awesome. Thanks again for being here. Be sure to stay tuned to this. So we got a hardcore series here that obviously we're going to be running. So stay tuned to keep up to date with those videos whenever they pop up. Going to be doing at least one episode, if not 2 episodes a week. Try to get back into our normal cadence. In addition, we're going to do a solo standard account. It's called The Escape. I really encourage you to check that out. It's great, especially if you're coming back or you're newer, getting into Tarkov with all the hype from the wipe. Awesome way for me to show you, with my experience, how you can progress in the game by only putting a little bit of time in, right? We show you every raid, or mostly every raid. Cut it down a little bit last season, but great opportunity to show you, talk through, show you how I go about progressing. Last wipe, I actually got the farthest on any of my accounts on that account, interestingly enough, so that was really neat, and we did a lot there. So great kind of guide, if you will, on how to progress in the game if you are running solo and just trying to make your way through Tarkov. We'll be doing some quests and some other stuff, lots more info as we get more info around the wipe and some other changes and some new things, so stay tuned for that, and just appreciate you hitting that sub button. Links, description, all that stuff. Flash some socials, you know the deal there. We do have a couple of other channels if you're interested in Magic the Gathering. We have an AGG MTG channel that's linked down below. Go give that a look-see if you're interested. We do pack openings, we do MTG arena drafts and things like that, so it's a ton of fun. So yeah, and we have an extra channel too, which is some mobile gaming, some other things. So give all of that a peruse. We really do appreciate it, and I look forward to jumping back in and continuing hardcore here this season. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.